Namaste. Greetings to all of you. Very good morning to all of you. Wishing you a great day ahead. Sutra number 7, under the subtopic Principle of Transcendence. You must not lose courage. Do not be scared. Formulate a good strategy. Okay, if you look at it, remember when we talked about this particular topic, the idea is to transcend and shift your gear to a spiritual realm, right? So when you have a crisis situation, when you have when you're surrounded by people who are manipulative and scheming against you, do not lose courage. That's what the sutra says. And then he says, do not be scared also, because what you hear, what you saw in front of you is not going to help you, right? So if you're worried and upset, how can people talk like this to me? Why is this coming into my life like that? Why am I attracting people who are doing all these difficult situations for me? No, 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 no. You are vibrating to the frequency, especially when you're afraid that you're getting sucked into the frequency of the other person who's creating the chaos for you. Stop, right? And then he says, do not lose courage. Observe what is happening around you. Whatever the person said does not matter to you. You have to formulate a new strategy. But before that, he gives you one tip here. Do not be scared. In other words, fear attracts another whirlpool. After you get a fright, your mind does not think very clearly. It goes to the past. It remembers a painful event connected with the fear. So obviously, you will get entangled with the old situation. That's not going to be a solution for you. You're going to think about your old negative patterns of thinking and suffer, get afraid, and expect something very beautiful to happen to you. It does not work like that. That's why the teacher says the two steps that is involved in the sutra is that do not lose courage and do not be afraid. These are two different things, right? It can be done. Wait. Then he says, before you plan what you have to do, instead of being reactive, ask yourself probably this question. What do I need right now? That's a good question for your emotional body to calm down, right? The mind probably, if it is connected with masses, if you're the person connected with masses, your mind will try to give a reactive answer. I don't want trouble. I don't want this. I don't want that. Okay, then you have to think, right? When you're afraid, you will use these words. The teacher says, be courageous, do not lose your courage. And then he says, do not be afraid. Then what you should do? Once you are holding your breath and then waiting for your mind to calm down, then he gives the solutions. Formulate a strategy. But if you have to get a strategy, then you need to understand what you need first in order to plan to get that, right? So you think way ahead what do you want right now. If you want your system to be calm, peaceful, you need to be respected, you need to have kindness and love in the environment around you, then you cannot shout and yell here. You just have to create a beautiful strategy on how you will bring these ingredients into your aura first, and then formulate a strategy on achieving calmness, achieving stillness, achieving energy of peace, right? From there, you will get what you want. So the idea is don't press the panic button. Do not be afraid. That is full stop, right? Do not be afraid, full stop. And then formulate a beautiful strategy. So don't ask the question, what should I do? That is being a reactive, you will get a most probably a reactive answer. Ask yourself, what do I need rather than what do I want right now? You will want many things, but is it needed for you? Do you really need that? So, based on your need, you create a strategy that will be a good start for the day. Remember this sutra all through this day, and it will give you a lot of solutions to the difficult situations in case if you meet today, or if you're already handling a situation which is difficult to handle. This particular sutra will remind you that you have to clearly formulate a strategy based on what you need. Think about this. Wishing you a great day ahead. Namaste.